We're back again. Best Ball Barbecue, day number 5, consecutive stream, consecutive draft. Very divisive episode, I'm pretty sure, today. We talked a little bit on yesterday's stream about Kaytron Allen, but today we're diving deep. Everything you need to know about one Penn State running back. Is he the best Penn State running back? We'll answer that question. Today, we're going to watch him. Kaytron Allen is the player of the day. Also, we're going to be drafting some big board drafts as well. So make sure if you enjoy the content, go down there, drop a like on the live stream, drop a sub as well. 3,000 subs for a 24-hour live stream. A lot of fun stuff up on the channel. Our goal is 200 days in a row, so don't miss any of it. Tap that bell, notifies you when we go live. Make it easy to get in my draft. So without further ado, let's watch some Kaytron. Let's draft some drafts. Let's do a little trivia. But before we do any of those things, let's hit the intro.
Welcome to the Madhouse.
All right, let's get after it. We're going to do some Perry Pick'em today. First team we got up here is the Giants. Pretty sure Saquon had the best season for the Giants. Packers. I think this one's Amon Green. I think. I don't even think it's Devontae. I'm pretty sure Amon Green had the best one. Okay. We can go Kamara because he has the most, but Thomas is probably close. And I want to leave another running back spot open. So let's go Thomas. Could be Jimmy Graham too. Let's go Thomas though. Okay, Pats. Thinking Gronk for this one. Let's go Gronk. 330 is good, really good. Okay, this one, let's do Sean Alexander. Love that. Okay, Cowboys receiver. Let's go CD, and then let's risk it for quarterback. Let's go CD and then risk the QB because I think hopefully we can get like a Panthers or a Bills or something. Pittsburgh. That's not bad. I think we go Ben Roethlisberger. That's not bad at all. 97. I thought that was almost perfect. What we miss? AB. So we got all of them except we should have just gone Breeze and then AB instead of Thomas. So we just mixed the Saints Steelers one. That was pretty good though. That was pretty good. That was a pretty good run. Let's do the single game one here real quick too, the daily version of that because that one's fun. All right. Oh, Niners. This one's easy. Look at these. This is PPR fantasy points. Jerry Rice had a 65.5 point fantasy point game. That's crazy. Let's go Cam Newton for this one because I know there's a lot better player. McCaffrey doesn't have a high as one as you think he would. So Cam Newton has a 41, which is pretty good. I think this one is going to be DJ Moore. He had like a 50 point. 49 point. Think this one's going to be Amari Cooper. Seattle. This one's going to be Steve Largent. Let's go. Ooh, but I know Sean Alexander has a really high one, but Steve Largent is a higher point total. So let's just go Largent and hope we get a really good running back on this next one. Okay, okay. Now, this is so Kellen Winslow has the highest tight end one ever. It's like 49 or something. So we need to get a good running back on this last one. Colts. We might have got 100 on this one. We legitimately might have got 100 points. I think we did. 99.8. Who did we fuck up? Trubisky and then McCaffrey. We were so close. That was a good run. That was a good run. Trubisky had a 43.5 point game. I don't even remember that. That was a pretty flawless run though. We got really good. 5 out of 7 picks. We got perfect. So you love to see that. All right. Well, let's dive into our player of the day. Like I said, it is one Kaytron Allen. So let's talk about him a little bit. We talked about him yesterday, but just in case you missed yesterday, let's hit Kaytron a little bit. So let's actually start here because that height and weight is off. This is the Senior Bowl height and weight right here. Came in at 5'11", 5'11" and 1/8. So he's 5'11", 220. I don't think arm length matters a ton. So that's kind of A little bit about him. Kind of interesting, though. He was listed at 229, so that's probably what his Penn State weight was. So interesting stuff there. But then we got, where's the college seasons? They were literally just on it. Let me give this a refresh real quick. There we go. Okay. So his best season was last year, 1,300 yards, 15 touchdowns. He doesn't catch the ball a ton. Like I said, when we watch this, especially when we get to the 2025 tape, you're gonna see a lot of like fake receptions, and we'll get, you know, and it's nothing bad, like, but like 18 is not a great number, but it's actually even a little bit worse than 18 in my opinion. So, I mean, 18 for 68 yards also not very good. So like he's not a very like this guy's not he physically catch the ball, yes, but he's not a great receiver by any means. So 5 yards per carry in 24, 6.2 this year. You know, Nick Singleton little bit hurt this year. He kind of out of the picture. So Kaytron was kind of one of the, you know, the lone bright spot of Penn State football really this year. Yeah, let's just dive into the film, man. I mean, I don't think there's really much else to say. Let's just do it. Let's go. PTB saying, watch Kaytron Allen highlights the other night after I drafted him. Excited to see what you think. Well, let's find out. Let's start with the 24 stuff, and then we'll dive into the 25 film. So that's kind of the plan today. Let's do this, and then let's do this. All right, here we go. Kaytron Allen, 24 film. Let's get after it. Ooh, reception to start things off. There you go. There we go. All right. I actually haven't watched his 24 film. He has this like break down the door touchdown move that he does. I don't know what's up with that. All right, we got. Oh, here we go. Okay. Bowling Green. Again, I feel like the big things with him is like he does not have like explosive speed like Singleton does. I mean, you know, this is great vision cut though. This is really good vision. He has a better feel for the running back position, I think, than Nick Singleton does. Like Nick Singleton's traits are way better than Kaytron, but like if you're kind of like a football purist, you might like Kaytron a little bit more because he's a better, like, when I say pure runner, like he has a way better feel for the position, if that makes any sense. You know what I mean? And he's a bigger body, too, a little tough to bring down. So, all right, a little counter. Good block. Nice truck. Love that. Love that. Look, he's flexing. Like, yeah, he's got good power. He's a downhill runner. Like I've always said, he's a good inside runner. He definitely is a good inside runner. I just don't know if he's going to be a day 3 pick or a day 2 pick, excuse me. That's kind of my cause for concern here. Yeah, look at him. Look at him drag some folks. Look at him drag some folks. All right. All right, we get the goal line stuff. The goal line one. All right, cool. We get it. All right. Good run there. I mean, why? I mean, you didn't even get touched. What happened here? This is awful edge contain by Wisconsin. Holy shit, yeah. That's a great play call. He didn't even get touched. Okay. Good cut. Good cut. I'll say I'm already liking him more than I mean, I haven't seen the 24 stuff. Maybe the 24 stuff I mean, he's better than 25. He really had a better season in 25. So I don't know. I'm actually liking him a little bit more than I was kind of suggesting yesterday. I have watched him before. I don't remember a ton. All right, easy goal line touchdown there. Little toss. Okay, like that. Fuck is he right here? Oh, there he is. All right. Whoops. Oh, god damn it. Sorry. I had the oh, my bad. I hit the mouse button. Where were we? Right here. We were right here. Yeah, there we go. That's a good hard run. Let me me just do this real quick. There we go. All right. Nice. Love that. Damn, he got kind of a face mask right there. That's kind of crazy. Goal line run. Nice. Gets in there. There you go. Good acceleration to the hole here. Like that. His acceleration is actually a lot better than I remember watching the first time. You know, this is why we spend some time with these guys, you know? This is against SMU though, but playoff team this year. So damn. Grown ass man. I do like I like that he's big and he uses his power. Like Singleton's big, but doesn't really use his power. You know what I mean? There you go. Good move. All right, we don't need to watch that again. Damn, that's tough. Stay in bounds there, brother. All right. All right. Is that it? All right. That's it. All right. Let's get to the 25 stuff. Right here. So you can kind of see if I've already kind of watched it. Let's do this real quick. All right. We'll watch this video and then we'll be done with it. But that, again, after watching just the 24 stuff, I like him a little bit more than I remember. So that's good for him. I think he's got, like I said, he's a good inside runner. He's a good feel for the position. He uses his power. He's not necessarily, I think, going to make you miss in space. You know what I mean? Like, he's not going to juke somebody out of their shoes. That's just not his game. And I think we'll see kind of in here, like we didn't really see like a bunch of like long speed opportunities. Like, can he truly break? Damn, look at this block. You guys see that? Look at 16 out here. Boom. Holy shit. We got to watch that. I mean, that deserves another. That's phenomenal. You love to see that. Yeah, I mean, that's just, I love that. I love shit like that, man. Again, this is FIU, so let's take this stuff with a grain of salt. But yeah, I agree with here. Really solid vision. And yeah, I don't disagree with that. All right, here we go. Like, yeah. He's got to finish this one. Yeah. Again, FIU. Oops. Okay. All right, we get that one. Here we go. Yeah, Villanova. All right, there we go. Again, I kind of want to just see like the Big Ten stuff. You know what I mean? Like, more or less. Here we go. Here's Oregon. Okay, let's get into this. Oh my! I keep hitting that button. God damn it! Sorry, guys. My bad. There we go. All right. Reminds you of P. Ryan. That's fair. What the hell? Holy shit! Damn! Look at him. There you go. Good run. Good goal line run. Nice. Like, you know what? Like, as I'm watching them, I'm not, you know, like when we watched Singleton yesterday, like we're rewinding stuff, you know, we're like, I just don't like feel like he's good. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's solid. I just don't think he has like a blue chip trait. You know what I mean? Like that, like I think that's why I'm a little bit underwhelmed on him. Like, as we're watching him, like I'm not just like, oh my God, like look what he just did there. Like, that's crazy. You know, like he's like, oh yeah, it's a good run, you know, like not in like a demeaning way or like a, you know, something like that. It's just like he's got some good power. He's a good inside runner. Like, I guess he has shown some like flash like on the outside a little bit, but I just don't get the sense that he's like some, you know, absolutely like you got to be a very, very good running back to go day two. A very, very, like, is he very, very good? I don't know the answer to that question. You know, maybe he's fringe. maybe he goes later day 3. There's no way he goes round 2. Like, I could see a world where Emmett Johnson goes round 2. I could see a world where Nicholas Singleton goes round 2 because of their traits, or because, they have like something that's very special, right? Like Kaytron, Kaytron is like, he's a good, maybe second guy. Like he's not, like, I don't think he's ever going to be like a dude who breaks fantasy football, a third down. Like, okay, here's one of the catches I'm talking about. Count how many he gets of these. It's not a bad thing. Like, I'm just saying, like, that goes down in the books as a reception. So, like, again, let's just be mindful of that a little bit. That's all I'm asking is be mindful of it, because it's on here a ton, because it inflates his reception numbers for sure. But yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think of like who he reminds me of. Like, he feels like trying to think of like a bigger running back, but like is kind of like, he just feels like he'll be like an average NFL running back, maybe like a little bit of like Algier, and like there's nothing wrong with Algier, right? Like, that's kind of who he feels like to me. Is kind of like Tyler Algier, reliable, tough inside runner, but like he's not gonna wow you. Like, could this guy have 1,000 yards? Maybe, if he was like the sole back on like a pretty good team, but like, I think Algier is kind of my comp, kind of just watching him, right? Algier actually might even be a little bit bigger. Algier's probably like close to 225, 230, but I feel like they got some similarities, to be honest. There's another one of those. That's 2 so far. Who's keeping count? That's 2. Yeah, Kyron Williams isn't a bad shout. I mean, he's a lot bigger than Kyron Williams, though. That's the thing. Like, have we seen like one wow play yet? We are what? We're 6 minutes into this one. We watched 6 minutes of the 24 stuff. Has anybody seen something? And please tell me if you have. Or I'm like, wow, damn, that's awesome, I just don't think he has like the wow traits in him. I think he's just good at everything he does, He's good. He's serviceable. I do like the way he runs. He does run hard, Like, I'm not saying he doesn't. That's like 3 right there. We're up to 3 on the shovels. I'm telling you, the amount of shovels he got this year was unbelievable. We're up to 3 on the shovels. What the fuck is that? Why is that in a highlight film? That's like a 3-yard run because it was a first down. Like, yeah. Okay, it's cool. Nice. There you go. Little wildcat. Always like a little wildcat. There you go. Like, he's an instinctive run. Yeah, I don't hate the B-Rob one. Yeah. Brian Robinson vibe. That's a solid compliment and a decent fantasy price. Yeah. Exactly. Solid compliment. That's what I think he's going to be. Nice juke there. By the way, YouTube didn't demonetize me on my Emmett John. I almost called him Emmett Smith. My Emmett Johnson video. Screw you, YouTube. They did yesterday though. There we go. I see how many fumbles he has. I know Singleton only had 1 the past 2 years. I do know that. I gotta see how many Kaytron has. Well, that should probably be a thing we'd look at with all these guys as well. Sorry, I just gotta pause so I can do the hotkey. There we go. Like this is a guy who runs hard. Like this run right here. Boom, shoulder. Get some yards. He runs hard as shit. That's not up for debate. There we go. Oh, here we go. We got some speed. Speed alert. Yeah, like he just like Singleton's probably gone on that play. That's the difference, right? Singleton's probably gone if he hits the open field like that. And he's gone right here. No one touched him. Like, I'm just waiting. I want to be wowed, I want to be wowed, and I'm just not getting that. And it's fine. Here we go. He better be gone here. Like, yeah, this is a perfect example of his speed right here. Like, this should be a touchdown, right? This guy catches him. This guy catches him right here. He's behind him right here. He's got to close that gap, and this guy catches him. Like this guy doesn't have the angle on Kaytron. Definitely doesn't have the angle. He catches him from behind. You have to finish that. Like I think that's a good example of his speed. Unless that guy that caught him and runs like a 4.2, but that's just one you got to finish. You got to finish that one. Good play by 10. Damn. Okay. Damn, how many yards did he have against fucking Nebraska? Holy shit. Nice. Oh, what happened here? Ooh, that's a nice stiff arm. There you go. That's a good play. That might have been holding though. Maybe not. Oh my god, how many fantasy points did he have this game? Like 50? Holy shit. Here we go. Here's another speed one. Untouched. Yeah, I mean, two guys would have caught him. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Singleton's gone here. Singleton scores a touchdown on this play. Like if you can like this guy doesn't have the angle. This guy's chasing him from behind, and it's really the guy from behind the guy from behind him would have caught him. The guy from behind 100% would have caught him, and that guy, number 3 took an awful angle. Look at number 3. I mean, what the fuck are we doing? 3. Look, one more time. Look at number 3 coming down, blitzing. Oh, he hit his own guy. That's kind of wide. Still, 5 hit 3, and then 5 is 5 the one that catches him. No, 9 catches him. Hey, there we go. There's a good juke. It gets caught again. This kind of feels like one he can almost get in here. Nice juke in the open field, just outrun this last guy. Face mask. Holy shit. Okay. I think that's Nick Singleton. This play is Nick Singleton. That's 10. That's not 13. This guy snuck a Nick Singleton highlighted on us. Thought we wouldn't notice. All right. Okay, here we go. Here's your chance again. Like he's had like sometimes you just you don't have the speed that day or conditions, but like this shit has to be a touchdown right here. This has to be a touchdown. This guy is running like sideways and this guy's running full steam right here. This has to be a touchdown. And he just can't finish it. He can't finish it. It might have been a holding too. I don't know. So, yeah, the speed is not – and, again, not everybody has breakaway speed, but I think a lot of other running backs would still get in the end zone in that scenario. You know what I mean? It's hard to have true breakaway speed. Damn, I mean, this guy broke away a ton this game. Did he get in here? Of course not. Yeah. Like, big plays like this are awesome, But, I don't know, man. Okay. All right, there we go. I mean, that's Kaytron. Again, this is going to be bright. I apologize. All right, let's rank them. We haven't watched Jeremiah Love. Okay, so now the question, this is just the guys we've watched so far, except Jeremiah Love because he's the undisputed number 1, so we have to have him on there. As we're talking through Kaytron, I truly don't think he's in this tier. I don't think he's in this tier. He's in this tier for sure. I think right now we have Coleman in this tier. Now, the question is it Coleman? Is he better than Jonah Coleman? And we watched Jonah Coleman, and I think the upside, he's in the same tier as Coleman. I just don't know if I'm going to rank higher yet. I think the upside, Coleman has higher upside because of the receiving. He's definitely more elusiveness, but I think he's better after the catch. Coleman actually hasn't really even had like a as good of a season as Kaytron has ever had. It's tough for me. I think Kaytron's safer than Jonah Coleman. I think Jonah Coleman has a little bit more upside though. Just kind of he feels a little bit more twitchy, definitely more twitchy, better receiver. Maybe not as good a pure runner as Kaytron is, but I think Kaytron's safer. I think right now we're gonna go Kaytron 5. And you know, I kind of hate to do that, but that's just kind of how I feel at the moment. You know, Kaytron Allen is at 5. So this is the rankings as they currently sit. The film watcher rankings. So that's kind of what we got. That's what we got so far. Who should we? Okay, I'll put before I hop in a draft here. I want to put in the YouTube chat. Who do you guys want to watch tomorrow? You know, that's the next question, because we have a couple guys. We're kind of getting to we're running out of guys to watch. Not running out of guys, but there's not as many guys to watch the last. All right, let's hop in a draft first, and then I'll make this poll real quick. Let's go big board, and let's hop in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. All right. All right. Let's go. Okay, let me make this poll here real quick. So we can either do who should we watch tomorrow? Okay, so we got Love, we got Price, we got any of the big names I'm missing? I think that's kind of Love, Price, and then we can go who? I mean, we can put Mike Washington on there, and then maybe like Claiborne. I've watched Claiborne. Maybe Damon Claiborne because he's just ranked kind of high, but I'm not a huge Damon Claiborne guy. Let's go those 4. I dropped it in the live. It seems like we got Price would be ahead of Coleman and Allen. He might be. I haven't watched a ton of Price. Not yet. Oh, I got the 101. Let's fucking go. I haven't had the 101 like ever on stream yet. So, oh wait, I gotta switch my camera here. Stand by. There we go. Okay. I'll hold the torch on being extremely pro Kaytron. Super choppy feel just scoots through hole. Dude is a natural. 228 at the Senior Bowl, needs to lose 10 pounds. No, he was 220 at the Senior Bowl. This is the Senior Bowl, according to PFF. Senior Bowl, PFF grades, measurements, and athletic percentiles. Kaytron was 220 at the Senior Bowl, 5'11". Unless this is wrong, but I think this is correct. So, all right, let's go, Bijan. All right, who do we got in here? Looks like PTB is in here at 7. Welcome. We got anybody else in here? QB the King. What's going on? How we doing? All right. I don't think we've drafted from the 101 on stream, so this should be fun. This should be a blast, but I don't know, man. Like I said, I think I will like Price more than Kaytron because I do know for sure that but Price, like, let's just do. I mean, I think we just kind of come. Let's see what the poll says, but I think we're good. Yeah, right now it's at 50%, so I'm guessing we'll do Price tomorrow. I do want to show Jadarian Price. These are his career receptions: 5, 4, and 6. Not great, but he's pretty much averaged 6 yards a carry his entire career. 5.8, 6.2, 6 on the dot. 13 touchdowns last year. Did some kickoff return stuff as well. So Roman Hemby. Who is Roman? Why don't I know who that is? The Indiana guy. Sorry, yeah. India. And then I think Black is actually the one that I think people might be more excited about. As I forget his first name, from Indiana. Something Black. Yeah, we'll do all those guys. Like, we're gonna do everybody, I think, for sure. Maybe we do like the top running backs, then we kind of dive into like the top receivers, you know, and we'll do all those guys, and then we'll kind of like then we'll go to like the, you know, the Adam Randalls and the whoever, like Eric Singleton, type guys for like receiver for Singleton, obviously. But yeah, so we'll see. We're gonna watch a lot of guys is the plan. So see PTB going Lamb at 7. That feels pretty good. It's gotta feel pretty good. All right. Remember, if you guys are enjoying the content, go down there, drop a like on the live stream. Again, drop a sub as well at 3,000 subs. We're doing a 24-hour live stream. So go down there, drop a sub, drop a like, all that fun jazz helps me out. Appreciate it. Wonder if JJ ever gets into the first round. What quarterback has to go there for JJ to go in the first round? I think he should be a first round pick. I really do. So I'm going to have a ton of that guy at the turn. He might be like my most exposed top 2-round player ever if he stays there. Because I think that's ridiculous. I really do. I just think it's lunacy. Absolute lunacy. All right, let's see what we can get here. I'm in on Olave, Pickens, probably one of these two. I'm almost in on going like honestly Higgins here as well. Don't mind doing that. Either two of these guys or one of these guys and Derrick Henry. Maybe not even Henry. I don't know. If I get like Pickens and Olave, yeah, Pickens and Olave, I think is a smash. Let's fucking do that. Pickens Olave. Bang. I like that a lot. Like that start. I like that start. Probably only one draft for me today. I went live a little earlier because I have plans tonight. But we'll be back tomorrow. Probably longer stream tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. I don't got really anything going on, I don't think. So a little bit longer stream tomorrow. But yeah, one draft. I think I've done 2 drafts every day of the streak so far. So just little scouting and one draft for me tonight. So okay. Let's talk a little bit about the Senior Bowl too. I think that's it sounds like the guys that are going off, like some of the receivers. There's a guy from what is his name? Let me go to the McShay report here real quick. There's a guy from the day 3 from the Senior Bowl. Oh, this is from today. Where's the I gotta find the receiver one real quick here. Oh, this is interesting. This is let's look at this real quick. This is Todd McShay's receiver rankings right now. So the top 20 talents, these 4 guys, kind of like what we've been talking about. I don't know if this is in order or not. We'll see. But then he's got like this one is Deion Burks, who I don't even think it's drafted. Casey, Brazil, Malachi Fields from Notre Dame, Antonio Williams, Jeremy Bernard. Good to see Jeremy Bernard on that list. That's good. Okay. Tyron Montgomery. That's one of the guys who's like apparently been killing it at the Senior Bowl, along with Ted Hurst. Ted Hurst is kind of the one who's been lighting it up. I watched a little bit of Ted Hurst today actually, and he looks like the fucking man, Ted Hurst. So that's a name to keep an eye on. 1,000 yards at Georgia State this year. Tall, fast, physical receiver. A lot of jump balls, a lot of back shoulders, but like thought he had a really good release. Looked like he had a plan. Like he set up his slants like it kind of looks like his go route, like his fade route. So I really like that from him. He felt like there was some nuanced route running with Hurst, and apparently like he's attracting everybody, a lot of eyes at the Senior Bowl. So I don't know, worth something, how much we'll see. Probably a day 3 pick, but could be a fun day 3 pick. Maybe what if he's the next Puka Nacua? Never know. You never know. It's always fun to take, shots on those the guys like that, like a day 3 pick, but you're like, man, you just never know. Like this year, if you would have drafted I don't know, who's the example this year? Like receiver. Is there anybody? I'm just trying to think of is there like a day 3 receiver that really popped off this year? I don't know if I can think of it. I mean, like the Rams guy. That's like the biggest one I could think of. Mumfield. I don't even know if he's actually a rookie. He might be a second-year player. I forget. Mahomes seems mispriced. If he's back by week 1, he was QB2 before the injury. Yeah, I agree. On that. I think Penix is mispriced too because I think he's back. So I'll throw him in the mix. I will throw him in the mix for sure. Okay. Some Loveland would be fun. I do like Loveland. I'm a fan. He goes. Kind of feels like we need a running back here, but maybe we don't. No QBs that stack. Travion feels so fucking scary, but like he did have like 2 30-point fucking weeks this week. Swift feels like the safe option. I'm gonna go Swift, and then I'm gonna go fucking Mekhi Lemon. So let's get a rookie on this team. Like I said, I'm gonna try and have as much Mekhi Lemon as possible, literally as much as possible. So. God, I need to turn. Give me a second. I'm gonna turn the heat on. I think it's at 67 right now. I don't want it. I want it at like 71. Give me 2 seconds. Whew. Fucking toes are freezing off. Holy shit. Okay. Okay. Let's see. What's PTB doing? CD London. London at 2.6. Holy shit. What a fucking fall. That's a huge. I think you got some good value on Jacobs too. I love your start, PTB. Love it. CD London, Jacobs, Flowers, Burden. That feels nice. I'm jealous. I am jealous of that startup. I'm not going to lie. Awesome. What had to happen? Like, how did you get who they take him over? Kind of pulled up Genty, pulled up Hampton, pulled up Bowers. God, all those guys over London. Like fucking, what are we doing, bro? What the fuck are we doing? Hampton over London? What do you want, crack? Come on now. Stop playing with me. All right. Let's see. Roster wise, we're 0-2-3-0. So we're in a pretty good spot here. Can really go any direction here, stacking wise. Nothing really available to us, actually. I mean, we could do like a Caleb Chicago thing, go like Caleb. And then isn't there like a guy? No, they're all gone. So like Loveland or is down there later. So we go like Caleb, Swift, Moore. If we wanted to play that game. The Loveland, I think, isn't the Loveland drafters like right? I think this is right here. So yeah, doesn't have a QB. Gotta imagine they probably go Caleb if he's there. So then PTB has Luther Burden too, so he could go Caleb as well. Pitts falls so much. I mean, it's just not even worth taking him here. I think we got him like 80 yesterday or something. He opened up at an ADP of 41. He's already fallen 16 spots. People are like, we like Pitts, but we don't like him that much. Yeah, he had the sick game, but let's calm down a little bit here. Okay, I like DK if he's there. This draft only has one receiver, so maybe not. But if we don't get DK, I think Marv is fine. Kraft could go double Jags. T-Law, maybe it's just like T-Law Parker. Or like T-Law Myers. I don't really know. I feel like Marv's kind of the best guy in this range. Let's go T-Law first. Because we can still go somebody off of T-Law here. I'm leaning T-Law Parker. That backfield. No, let's go T-Law and then let's just go Marv. Yeah, let's do that. I like getting the quarterback. Worst case scenario, we don't get any Jags. There's still a lot of guys left. We can still get Strange. BTJ is down there a little bit. Oh no, BTJ is right there. But we can still get who am I thinking of? Fucking Travis Hunter. Still get him. Tootin maybe he's on the way back around. We'll see. Sometimes he falls. So like we can still get ourselves into some Jags, but we don't. If we don't, it's not the end of the world because T-Law's rushing can kind of bail us out of any of that stuff though too. Because he was like a real red zone rusher this year. So we're not in panic mode or anything if we don't stack up T-Law. I feel like Marv just bet on the talent round 7. I don't know. Hopefully he figures it out. God. Who would, if someone would have told you Michael Wilson would be getting drafted before Marvin Harrison, in like the 24 going into the 2024 season, what would you have said to them? Kind of crazy. Kind of fucking crazy. People want to blame Kyler and shit, but it's like, I don't know, man. Like Kyler had, DeAndre Hopkins had some pretty good fucking seasons with Kyler Murray. Even like Zach Ertz had like some pretty good fucking like top 3 finish like seasons with Kyler Murray. And like people want to do like the Trey McBride thing. That's why I'm still in on Kyler. Like everyone thinks Kyler's just fucking ass. Like I really don't think he is. I think he's way better than people are remembering. Like honestly, I hope he goes somewhere like that has like I hope he goes like Minnesota. Minnesota would be such a good spot for Kyler. Get a QB coach, guys gonna be creative with you, all that stuff. I think if Kyler went to Minnesota, that he could really return. I mean, that's where careers get turned around is Minnesota Vikings. Damn, this guy fucking. What's this guy have? 4 RBs and Mike Evans and Trey McBride. Fuck it. Who says no? Not this guy. Another running back. Fuck it. This guy's taking them all. Thank God I got like 2. Shit. Yeah, Marquise Brown too. That's a good shout. Damn. Ricky. Many men wish death upon me. Blood in my eyes, dog, and I can't see. Let's see what QB the King's cooking up over here. Cook, Hampton, Bucky. So heavy running back start from him as well. Wilson, Sutton, Adunze, Dart, Parker. That's not a bad start, especially after starting three RBs. Not a bad start. Denzel, love it. God, I don't know why. Stafford has like what 1 year left, maybe 2. Feels like he was almost done this year. Where he was contemplating retirement this year. He's gonna win the fucking MVP. I don't know what to do with Staffy. No clue what to do with that guy. Okay. And this is a fine spot for Jadarian, assuming we like him tomorrow. Worthy. I honestly think like this tier of receivers actually is like not bad. Like I'm actually not opposed to clicking all 4 of these guys right here. I'm really not. And then Pittman, obviously, too. Like this tier of 4 guys right here is actually kind of a fun tier. Worthy, who still has the speed. Addison, if the QB plays better, he's a value. Shakir is like the same system. He's going to have, like 70 plus catches, ton of yards, really good yak player. So you kind of know what you're getting from him, just kind of like consistency, hoping he gets in the end zone once or twice. But I don't know. I kind of feel good about like and then Wando's a free agent who just got, he's got 140 targets in back-to-back seasons. So I feel pretty good about kind of that tier right there. I think Pittman's better than all of them. God damn it. Okay. Let's go. Fuck. I think I just hope that Pickens is back on Dallas. Let's just go Dak. Let's go Dak, and Laporta is actually kind of a value. I think we just go Dak, Laporta. Kind of feel like we need an RB though. Let's go Dak first. Let's go Dak and Rico, Jonah, Woody, Algier. Let's go Jadarian. Fuck. Let's go Jadarian Price. Maybe a team fall. I mean, at least in like the scouting circles, like some people have him as their RB2. So we'll see. Let's go. Jadarian feels fine. 92 catches in the 9th round. Yeah, literally, right? That's kind of crazy. That is kind of crazy. Okay. No tight end yet, but T-Law, Dak, Bijan, Swift, Price, Pickens, Olave, Lemon, Harrison. Not a bad start at all. Kind of like, driving from the 1 hole feels pretty good. Some years it feels good, some years it doesn't. This year it kind of feels good. You just get Bijan. It's like, all right, can I get one other fucking guy in this team to do something, Okay. Yeah, I feel like Laporta in the 9th round is, Oh, by the way, big OC news. Eagles hired their OC fucking finally. They hired Sean Mannion, who I didn't even know was like in the running for the OC. So a first-time play caller, I assume. He was the QB coach for the Packers, at least last year. I don't know where. I mean, he was like a backup quarterback like 3 years ago. Kind of like David Blau, where he's like, now he's the OC for the Commies. Like Sean Mannion was a Vikings backup QB like 2 or 3 years ago. So, I mean, first time play caller, like, sometimes it could work, it could not. We don't know. Like, it's just, we'll see. We're going to find out. We're going to fucking find out. Man, that's got to be a stressful ass fucking job, especially after you see how they've treated the fucking last guy. Didn't they like fucking TP his fucking lawn and his house and shit? Patullo? Eagles fans are ruthless, man. I wouldn't be fucking with them. I would not be messing around with them. No thanks. No thanks. All right. All right, who do we got? Yeah, if one of these, if I can get like Wandale, I don't think he's gonna fall back, but that'd be sick if he did. All right, Algier is good. Coker, I love. Strange is awesome. If we can snag him, I think Jennings is actually fucking. I think the value on Jennings right now is fucking absurd. And yeah, that's kind of like that's most of the guys that I'm looking at right here. David honestly is fine as well. Goddard's a free agent. I feel like I don't know how I feel about him. I feel like that I want to re-sign him. Honestly, I don't hate Debo as well. I think Debo's actually like he's a free agent too. Like he looked a lot better than I thought he was going to be last year. Maybe I'm just a year late on Debo and I just drafted him and he fucking sucks. But I don't know. I don't mind the Debo price in like the 11th round if you can get Debo Samuel. Like that actually feels kind of fine. So we'll see. Jennings goes. If I can get Wandale at 120, I'd feel really good about myself. Absolutely splendid. These two drafters kind of need a receiver, though. So I don't know if we're going to get him, but I would feel absolutely splendid if we can get some Wandale at 120. Yeah, he goes there. I would love some Coker at 120, though. That I would love. I shouldn't have said that because now Coker's probably gone. And he's kind of the last receiver other than Debo that I'm like, I need. Golden feels good. Debo I really want Coker now. Please, God, give me Coker. God damn it. Okay. I was fooling everybody again. We're going to draft Emmett Johnson here and Strange. That is going to be the selection. Stack up our T-Law. Draft the RB2. Feels like a winnable game. This feels beatable, So that was always the plan. That's why I love drafting on the turn there because then I don't feel like I have to reach for Emmett Johnson. That feels good. I like that a lot. Didn't have to scroll too down far to grab him. That's from the 101. So I like that. If you're wondering who's raising his ADP, it's me. I'm single-handedly doing it, and I don't really care. And I could not care less. I'm single-handedly raising his ADP. Big Mike. Okay. It was a little bit of a slower draft, which is fine. I don't mind that, actually. Chill out for a minute, hang out. This Johnson guy is good. Yeah, this Johnson guy is unbelievable. I promise you. We watched him. If you wanna watch us break down Emmett Johnson, what I'm doing this year is I'm trying to put all the guys we're watching on the thumbnail. So there's an Emmett Johnson thumbnail video from a couple days ago, and you can see you can watch us break down Emmett Johnson, or you can just watch him yourself. But we did break him down on stream, so kind of went through everything that we like about him. So yeah, it's kind of what I'm trying to do. All the guys we watch make him the thumbnail. Only problem is I've already used Jeremiah Smith as the thumbnail, but looks like I'll have to use him again when we watch him. Should be fun. Gotta get a Jadarian Price thumbnail rolling for tomorrow. All right, glad we got a tight end. Very balanced build. 2-4-4-1 right now. Don't have to like absolutely draft a running back anymore. Kind of focus on some of the receivers that I feel like I don't normally tend to draft in this range. So That feels pretty good. We already have 2 Q quarterbacks too, and like this guy's already got 3, so this could just be like a QB heavy room, maybe. Feels good to already have 2. A lot of guys only have 1. 1, 1, 1. I'd like to get Chuck. I don't know if I have to avoid kind of 3 drafters here to get him because I have Olave. I don't know if that's gonna happen here. Kind of just need to avoid this draft. Oh, I guess 3 drafters I need to avoid from Shuck. So I am not feeling great about that at the moment. I do like. I mean, Kaytron. Honestly, he falls back. Maybe I don't mind Spears. I like McMillan a lot. I like Pat Bryant. I think he's fine. Downs is fine. Higgins is also fine. Just not a ton of receivers I feel like, absolutely stoked about, but I feel like we got a good 4, a good solid 4 so far. So, and tight end wise, Andrews could go Mark Andrews. I feel like I tend to kind of be pushing it. We don't really need to go QB. I don't want to reach for a QB when we really just absolutely do not need to. Okay, definitely McMillan here, and then I feel like I need another receiver. It's probably not Tyreek or Judy. I don't like either of those guys. Adonai, I honestly think like, God, the way he closed this season, Shaheed too. I think it's close. I think it's Shaheed, but it's close. I could just see him having a better year, longer touchdown. He's just walking spike week. So let's go Shaheed. We'll see. Maybe they, I don't know. They traded for him, and he's a Kubiak guy. Kubiak also might just go back to the Seahawks. He doesn't want to coach the fucking Raiders or the Cardinals. Like, why would he coach the fucking Cardinals? So he can hate his life and get fired in 2 years? I don't know if that doesn't seem like a fun time. I feel like the best job. I feel like the Raiders job is a lot better than the Cardinals job. I say Ravens, I meant Raiders. Also too, speaking of fucking like the Browns and Monken and that hire, you guys see what Emmanuel Acho said yesterday? Holy shit, is that guy the dumbest dude, one of the dumbest dudes in sports media? Why should Shador listen to Todd Monken? What has Todd Monken done as a head coach in the NFL? What the fuck has Shador done? Oh, then go to a Pro Bowl. I guess he is a Pro Bowl quarterback. Shador is a Pro Bowl quarterback. And people are like justifying it. Well, the NFL wants guys, guys are going to, be good for TV in the Pro Bowl. Is that why Trubisky made the Pro Bowl? He's to be good for. He's to be good TV. Holy shit! The NFL Hall of Fame used to be like, the Pro Bowl used to mean something. The NFL Hall of Fame used to mean something too. I don't know if that does anymore as well. Not great. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm actually kind of glad I did not draft Adonai Mitchell. Glad I drafted a guy that's playing in the Super Bowl over a New York Jet, actually, now that I'm thinking about it again. So I'm actually glad I made that decision. GM, how we doing, Bindles? How we doing? Big dog. She don't want no puppy. She want a big dog. What's going on, Bayou? How we doing? Out on a Bayou. Yeah, I was hoping I could get Cam Ward on the way back. But I figured that was never going to happen. God, I wanted Singleton too. Fuck. Thought he might fall back. This is not the side of the board to draft Singleton unless you want to take him in the 13th, which is fine, honestly. But not the side of the board you want Singleton. Look at Aaron Jones and Jordan Mason went back-to-back last year. They're going back-to-back again. Shout out. Only in the 13th round. I think last year was like the 8th round. Sheesh. Okay. All right, who are we looking at? AD, Lane's fun. We talked about him yesterday. I do like Sean Tucker. I can't lie. I like Tucker. I like Rashad White. I like DK. I like Theo Johnson. I like Likely. There's actually a lot of guys on here that I do enjoy. I'm not a huge Tesla guy. I can't lie. Not a huge Tesla guy. Malik goes. Daniel Jones goes. Kind of. I've been trying to draft like 6 RBs before round 18. White goes. Okay, I'm at a crossroads here because I'm definitely drafting Isaiah Likely because the free agent in him is crazy. I feel like I also kind of need Penix. He's the kind of the QB I want. We have an Atlanta connection. We can even go Mooney at the end and draft him there as well. It's definitely likely. I mean, am I going to draft Sean Tucker over Michael Penix? I don't think I'm going to do that. Let's just go Penix. Likely could be in Atlanta too, honestly. He really could. I could totally see Stefanski seeing him in division. You know, if they lose Pitts, they just pick up Isaiah Likely, for a pretty decent deal. Nothing like that Pitts is going to get, but kind of like Pitts light, honestly, could be like, honestly, in the right system, could honestly like be better than Pitts on like real talk. So I don't know. But Michael Penix, I mean, we know everything there is to know about Michael Penix.
Say I've been on my grind, still ain't reached my peak yet, but I'm trying. Put it on the line, go for
2 lamb coupe, 4 lamb trucks, pulling up with.
Love it. Also, I forgot to play the music. Again, I keep forgetting to play it. You guys have to. I need somebody to remind me when I start every draft to play the music, because I think it genuinely puts me in a better headspace. I'm so serious. I'm so serious. If you guys missed yesterday's episode, that was a fun one. Go back and watch that one. The frat flick. Frat boy Jason. Yeah, I think the QBs were gonna go. I don't think Penix was gonna come all the way back around. I think there's some teams that still need some QBs. A lot of guys that have 2 left. There's not a lot of great options left. So, all right, running backs. God, is Mixon just like Mixon feels like the biggest sucker play of all time, but like I could totally see it working. I could probably draft a little bit more Caleb if I'm being honest. I probably could. I like Samson too. Lane, Franklin, I like. I don't mind Parkinson. Hawkinson, I actually don't mind. He's a free agent. Love Bernard. God, I'm glad he's fallen because he used to go at like 160. Now he goes in the 190s. I fucking love that. That makes me want to cry tears of joy. He's gonna get released from Atlanta. They already said they're going to release him, and then it's just whether or not they sign him again. It's a weird thing. They did some contract thing where it basically makes it's good for both sides if they rework some of his contract so he can be a free agent when free agency starts. So they don't have to do a trade or all that. Basically giving him the power. Like that's literally what they said. He's going to get released at the start of the league year, or like at the start of free agency, and then he's going to and then like he could, but they're saying maybe he resigns with Atlanta. Probably not. I'd be pretty shocked if he did. So, all right. Is B-Rob like ass? Does he suck? He might suck. B-Rob 100% could just suck. 100% could suck. I don't know what's up with that. Jacoby Lane goes. He was sitting there for a while. That has to be too good for I mean the Penix. I think Penix plays week 1. Truthfully, okay, we're gonna go 2 rookies here. We're gonna go Omar, who I love, drafted in the 16-17, and then Bernard, who is just the best receiver to play football ever. So, I think this is a 3-7 set, or we already drafted 8. Fuck. I might risk it and just go 2. I feel like I kind of need 7 RB. Maybe not with Bijan. I think I'm actually probably okay with 6. But it's not gonna be a great last 2. I feel good about the top 4 now that I'm looking at it. I kind of feel good about these 2 though. Kind of going a little fragile at tight end with Strange and Likely. Like I think Likely is just severely underpriced. So I almost like going those 2. Then I feel like when I'm in the finals, I'm like, God damn it, I wish I kind of had a 3rd tight end. You know what I mean? So I don't know. We'll see who's there. It depends on which running backs are there, I think. I think that's what it depends on for me. But yeah, let's recap real quick. We got Trevor Lawrence, Dak Prescott, Michael Penix, Bijan Swift, Jadarian Price, Emmett Johnson, George Pickens, Chris Olave, Mekhi Lemon, Marvin Harrison, Jalen McMillan, Rashid Shaheed, Omar Cooper, Jeremy Bernard, and then we have Brendan Strange and Isaiah Likely. So again, we'll be back tomorrow. Probably a 6 p.m. start tomorrow. That'd be my guess. 6 p.m. start. I go live for a couple hours. Friday. Fuck yeah. And then, yeah. So we'll see. Maybe we also might do like if it's Friday, I might just do like a later stream and then kind of do it like that. You know, I kind of like doing those as well. We'll see. I'll play it by ear. Play it by ear tomorrow. See what I'm kind of feeling. Maybe I'll stream. Maybe I'll stream with somebody tomorrow, like PBG or I still have to hit. I'm a really bad at responding to my DMs. So I don't know if anyone's. If you DM me and I don't look at it, I promise you it's never personal. I'm really bad at responding to my DMs. There's some DMs I need to get back to schedule some shows. So I need to do that because I know I was going to do something with Chad, Steve. I need to set something up with as well. So we'll have to figure all that out. Shadur. What are the odds? Put in the chat of those people watching. What are the odds Shadur is the week 1 starter for Cleveland? I think I said yesterday it was like, what did I say, 60%? It might be 40. I just don't know what I don't know the option. They're not bringing anybody in. We looked at that Deshaun contract yesterday. Holy fuck, is that contract bad? It's awful. It's even worse than you think it is. The nightmare is almost over there, though. He's a free agent after this year. The nightmare is almost over. Okay. All right, running back wise, I'm not gonna do a rookie thing. I think I'd rather just go Caleb, bet on the 3rd round talent. Granted, it's new coaching staff there, but honestly, at this point, I think it's probably better that there's a new coaching staff there. I like Tungus or Stowers. Actually, I might save tight end for my last click. I was going in here to draft Ted Hurst today too. If any of you guys want a fun round 20 click Ted Hurst. I'm not gonna. I already have 8 receivers, so I really can't. I kind of do want Caleb. I haven't really clicked him a ton. Let's go Caleb. People are swearing to me that Najee's like, just a good click. Let's just click the 2 worst clicks on the board. Maybe one of them won't be the worst click. You know what I mean? Process of elimination. All right. Tell you the guy I'm going to draft unless somebody just snipes me. And if you want to, fine. Sam Roush is a guy that I heard McShay. Like, I wish I could find I might have to go find the clip. Because the way he was talking about this guy, I'm going to go find the clip right now just so you guys can see it. Because I thought it was fucking hilarious the way he was like, he's like, Sam Roush is going to be a fucking, this guy's going to win a Super Bowl. He's going to win a Super Bowl. I just like, the way the passion in his voice, the way he was talking, like, made me think like, okay, this guy might just be the man. I gotta try and find the. We're talking about Darnold there. I can't remember if it was day 1 or the day 2. I think it was the day 2 recap show. Oh, gold. Yeah, it's the Underlive. I think it was the Senior Bowl day 2, if I remember correctly. Standout prospects. Let me find it real quick. I'm going to find it. That's not it. Here it is. I found it. Here, let me turn off the music. I just need you guys to hear. If you're still watching, I need you guys to hear this. It's so funny. Oh, wait. Sorry. Here we go. Okay, I found it here. You guys have to watch this with me. Listen to the way this guy talks about Sam Roush, a tight end I had never heard of until he started talking about him.
From me, and every once in a while I steal a guy from you, and I don't even know if it's you. Sam Roush is quickly becoming one of my favorite players in the entire 2026 draft. Stanford tight end. This guy, man, 117 catches the last 3 years. That doesn't sound like an insane number. Go watch that quarterback play the last 3 years. 117 catches is like mind-blowing. Sam Roush is first of all, like right off the bat, find me a more physical, better blocker at tight end in this class. Okay? So check that box. He's nasty. He's tough. He's built for it. This guy is like, it's pedigree. Stanford brings in historically damn good tight ends, and he was supposed to be next up. He just didn't know the program was going to collapse around him. So he comes here, and I'm like, yeah, I want to see this guy. I've heard a lot of good things. Seen a little bit on tape. He's a blocking. He's an inline blocker, hand in the dirt. I'm watching an NFL tight end. I'm watching a guy with the coordination, the instincts, head around, hands up. Like, the coordination is a word that kept coming back to me. Like, you know, in the NFL, when you throw the ball to a tight end and you're like, oh, it feels good. Contested. Big hands. My ball. Right? As the quarterback, when you throw a ball to a tight end that you trust, oh, it's like coming downstairs in the snowstorm and having like a warm, like an oatmeal. It's like oatmeal.
One thing this guy does, McShay loves like making metaphors. He fucking loves it.
Oatmeal. Tight ends are oatmeal.
That might be the worst one yet.
No, it's soothing. It's comfort. It's like you feel like you get something nutritious in you. You can go like be a lumberjack and hack down wood. Roush is oatmeal. I love this guy. I'm telling you, he's going to be like a 4th round pick. Remember, like Gunnar Helm, he can't run. He got shot in the leg at the combine. Certain tight ends just got it, man. He's going to average 11 or 12 yards per catch. He's going to be in the league for 12 years. He's going to block in line. He's going to catch passes in the AFC or NFC championship game. He's going to catch passes in the Super Bowl. This guy's going to win a Super Bowl. He's going to win it. Sam Roush is going to win a Super Bowl, and it's by
himself.
It's the football gods paying him back for what happened to him the last few years at Stanford. This guy is too damn good a football player to be mired in misery anymore. He's going to be a mid-round pick, and Sam Roush is going to play a critical role in winning a Super Bowl.
While selling oatmeal.
As
a lumberjack.
While serving as a...
So, yeah, I don't know. I just like I watched that. I took him, by the way. I took him as my last tight end. I just like I don't know. It's like after I watched that, I was like, he's worth at least a couple clicks for a guy McShay loves that much. If he goes in the 4th round, that'd be sick. Hey, someone did take Ted Hurst. Shout out. You can't see it right here, Ted Hurst. But I don't know. I just thought it was fun to click him because of that. So I'll have a couple shares of Sam Roush just to be like, if he does smash, like, yeah, I had him on a big board team. You know, that fun exposure click. All right, guys. Hey, thank you for coming out today. Like I said, just a one draft stream for me today, but we'll be back and better than ever tomorrow. Again, before you leave, drop a like on the live stream, drop a sub. Tomorrow's what, day 6? Day 6 consecutive stream, consecutive draft. We'll see you there. Be there or be square.